because there might not be any hands. It's amazing, you know. We are so afraid of HIV and AIDS, but yet still, you know what you're supposed to not do. But let me ask, no, leave it alone. It's alright, because we don't want nobody lie up inside this place. If you use condom all the time, you know what you just choose. So it's amazing how you know the facts, you know what it is, but you're still taking the risk. The major problem is the more you discriminate, the more people are going underground. The more people go underground, the more exposed everybody will become. Because if I go underground, it means that I will refuse to know my status. And well, the problem is you're having sex with people that you don't know their status. That is it. Unless me and you go take the test and you give me, I never think I want you to tell me, say it come negative. More might see it to know that it's yours and it come negative. It's about time to stop and really think about what we're doing. If you don't know your status, you can be passing on the illness to someone innocently because you don't know. And you're passing it on through one way. I tell me say it's illegal, I tell me nothing, it's not, it's just through sex. You're passing on through sex and it's unprotected sex. Alright, so we have to stop and think about it. Yes, sex sweet. Yes, sex nice. Yes, yes, yes. We know. I love sex. I love it bad. I know that. Let me see. I love it to go on to bed. You see it? I do love sex. But I also know that I love me. You have to become very conscious. Every time you have sex and you don't use a condom, you are doing what we call near misses. That's what it is. And if you miss it, you're lucky that time. You're not going to always be lucky. It's just reality. Unfortunately for some of us, we go, and then the one little time we say, okay, we love that one. So we're using condom with everybody else, you know, we're working, you know. We say, no, that one is nice. We can settle down with that one and we'll settle down and get caught. So many things, yeah, the chances are, many different things can happen. You have to get conscious. Use your condom all the time, you don't know when. But however, the nice thing with HIV and AIDS is it's unlike most of the diseases that you can't really say how it's caught or what. HIV is what we call a preventable illness. You will contract it, you will not contract it. It's up to you. What happens is all up to you. There's a little thing that we call the window period. I know we love taking the test and we take the test. Yeah, man, I'm free, not going for the test today. It's really 6 weeks to 3 months that the window, the period is that you can actually test. When you do an HIV test, what you're really testing for is an HIV virus inside of your body. That's what you're really testing for. It does not build up and get all active and created in your system, and it takes about 6 weeks to 3 months. So if you take the test today and had unprotected sex last night, you still don't know your status. HIV/AIDS now come in strains, meaning it's like we have common flu. You know that it can get worse. You can have the, you know how fever and flu. You know they have the easy flu, the nice soft flu, and then you have the bad flu. We say that bad flu is another strain of the flu coming around. What happens with HIV and AIDS? If I'm HIV positive and you're HIV positive, and we have sex, it's a new thing coming up, you know. And what happened is, I am on the ARV, you're on the ARV, but with that new strain, the ARV that we're using not working anymore. 3 major ways to prevent it. 1, abstain. How many of us abstaining? Alright. Now, you say you have the fast people that say they just have to look around. Now, I'm going to front and I'm going to look to see who it is. Now, even if you're abstaining, you need to be very clear. HIV and AIDS has been around since 1982. If you were not abstaining since then, you could have contracted it before. Oh, I'm sorry. I see you trying, but no. So you really have to, when you finally choose, find the one that you choose to sex with. will that person, will you first say, me like you, me like you? Cool? Let's both go do a test before we start. When do we get that conversation? We've had cases where yes, both partners will go. A friend of mine who works in the field said, yeah man, she has had a case where both partners went and they did a test. The male was positive, female was negative. So he looked at her. He looked at, well, you know that the counselor not supposed to really share. You're supposed to share it with your partner because of confidentiality. And he did say to the counselor, don't tell her here. If she asks, don't tell her. So that's the other thing. And it goes for women too. Women hide it as well. It's not a man thing. So again, who are we sleeping with? Person we're sleeping with, are they honest enough to tell you that they are HIV positive? You know, there's another way though. There is abstinence, there's condom all the time, but there's both partner be faithful. Let me talk about the faithful part. Is it really that impossible to be faithful? No. Sometimes.
It might be hard.
Control.
Yeah, no, it's not impossible though.
It's not impossible.
No, but it might be hard.
It might be hard.
It depends on the situation.
Alright, fair enough. Let me hear it.
Realistically speaking, impossible is a relative word. So it's impossible from her perspective. So yeah.
Alright, so it's impossible, it's
no
hard.
disrespect.
How many of us inside are emotionally and physically ready to contract HIV and AIDS? Or can deal with it? But you're not going to die. It's a lie. You're not going to die now. If you contract it, you're not going to die. It's okay so if you contract it. If you are not ready, physically and emotionally for HIV and AIDS, why do we take the risk? So your choices are: 1, abstain. 2, use a condom all the time. 3, both partners are faithful. The main purpose of this session is just to get you guys to actually start thinking and start really being responsible for yourself. Sex is sweet, sex is nice, sex is great. But if you're not willing to take the responsibility of contracting HIV and AIDS, we have to become very conscious and we have to make some other decisions in our lives. There are some times that we're in a relationship that it's even hard to negotiate the condom use. It's hard to tell the man or to tell the woman that you want to use a condom because the woman says she likes it bareback. In a case like that, then maybe the best bet for you is to work on the faithful part. Where we do oral sex, that's also risky. So sometimes you say you're abstaining because you're not doing insertion, and young people do that a lot. I am not inserting, but I'm doing oral sex. Oral sex, you can actually contract it through oral sex as well. So also you have to be very clear about the facts. So even if you're going to say you're going to abstain and you're doing oral sex, I call it a technical virgin type of thing or the technical abstinence, you have to also understand that you're running a risk if you do it without. And you can use a dental dam, or you can actually put the condom on the penis and actually do it with the condom on the penis. Because really and truly, you need a lot of you inside here, you're very young. And you have a lot of dreams and you have a lot of desires. And there are older ones inside here too who have their same dreams and desires and plans. Not that when you contract HIV and AIDS it stops. Definitely. You know you're not going to stop. You'll still have it. You'll still be able, but it's going to change. Your lifestyle is going to change. Are you willing to change your lifestyle from what it is now? Are you willing to compromise? Are you willing to take ARV for the rest of your life? Are you willing every single day to know that you have to pop some pills? Are you willing to be so afraid to tell anybody your status because they'll stigmatize, they will hurt you, they will not talk to you? Are you willing to live that type of life as well? Because that's what we do to people living with HIV and AIDS.